One of the area's big holiday events is the lighting of the trees in Fairhope, and that's just a week away. But this year it will be different thanks to COVID-19 and new trees in downtown.
Brianna Hollis is live in downtown Fairhope. And Bree, what did the new mayor, Sherry Sullivan, tell you about the new event?
Well, she's happy they were able to find some way to be able to even have it during the pandemic. And while many people initially thought that these new trees here wouldn't look quite as nice during the event, Sullivan does think the aesthetic will be just the same.
Preparations for the 2020 lighting of the trees are already underway. The new trees might not need a crane and they may not loom quite as large, but new mayor Sherry Sullivan thinks they still shine just as bright.
The smaller trees actually look really great wrapped with the lights. I mean, I think we saw that when we did a tree replacement before. You know, when they get to be so big, it almost looks like a net draped over the trees, so they're really hard to light. So with these smaller trees, you're able to wrap the branches, and I think they're going to look great.
The tree concern started back in August, when the small Chinese pistache replaced older trees that were either growing too tall or causing utility and sidewalk problems. These ones here are still young, about 15 feet tall now, and expected to grow up to 35 feet.
I think they're going to look great, and those branches are strong enough to hold the lights with no problem.
And due to COVID, we won't quite see the same crowds this year. But the light switch will still be flipped. The surrounding attractions will just be a little different.
So we're asking people just to mill around the street, so there's a larger area for people just social distance, to be with your family unit. Mrs. Claus will be there, but she's behind plexiglass. Also, we're not going to have the table where kids can write their letters to Santa. Kids will be given like a piece of stationery and a candy cane pin and a cellophane package that they can take home and then bring their letter back.
And city staff members and police will be down here to keep an eye on crowds. They are asking everyone ahead of time to do everything they can to adhere to the governor's COVID orders. Reporting live from downtown Fairhope, Brianna Hollis, WKRG News 5.